I have these white markings on my face. It's powder from Songkran Thai New Year celebrations that I had yesterday because the celebrations are still going on. So these are celebratory markings, and that said, I don't want the contrast to be confusing to you because this video is going to be a little more serious, quite a bit more serious. We're now April 14th, and on April 10th, there was the earthquake in L'Aquila, Italy. And 4 days ago, Marco, who is a friend who also plays music on YouTube, he did a hymn that was dedicated to those affected by the earthquake. And I had in my mind that I wanted to do something too, do a song also with the victims of the earthquake in mind. And I'm only doing songs from the Rise Up Singing Songbook, and so I had in the back of my head that I was going to look out for a song. And tonight I found one that I think is relevant, and so I'm just going to do it. It's a religious song, and if you're not religious, you're going to have to deal with that. There are a lot of religious songs in the Rise Up Singing Songbook, and it's also a beautiful melody. Okay. Dear Lord and Father... You know, I'm not going to start. I'm going to start with the last verse. Breathe through the heats of our desire thy coolness and thy balm. Let sense be dumb, let flesh retire. Speak through the earthquake, wind and fire. Oh, still, small voice of calm. Dear Lord and Father of us all, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in our rightful mind, in purer lives thy service find, in deeper reverence praise, in simple trust like theirs who heard beside the Syrian sea. The gracious calling of the Lord, let us, like them without a word, rise up and follow thee. O Sabbath, rest by Galilee, O calm of hills above, where Jesus knelt to share with thee the silence of eternity, interpreted by love. Drop thy still dews of quietness till all our strivings cease. Take from our souls the strain and stress, and let our ordered lives confess the beauty of thy peace. That's the song, and yeah, obviously it has in it talking about God, and talking about God speaking through the earthquake, wind, and fire. And for those of you who don't know many Bible stories. This is relevant because I don't want you to misinterpret this. Long story short, a prophet went into the wilderness to hide, and there was an earthquake, and there was a great wind, and there was a ravaging fire. And the voice of God was not in the earthquake, and was not in the wind, and was not in the fire. And after the earthquake, the wind, and the fire came a still small voice, and that was God. And that was the voice of God that he finally heard. And so when it says speak through the earthquake, wind, and fire, the author of this song was Christian, and I'm pretty sure he also knew his Bible and meant speak à travers, speak over the voices of the earthquake and the wind and the fire and the destruction, and that the voice of God is not those and is separate from those. Just in case you, for a minute, thought that it was saying something other. Anyway, have a good day.